So yesterday I picked up some more things from the grocery store, actually organic beans and such to start sprouting. So I just wanted to show you what kind of came from that. So yesterday morning I started soaking these, and then when I got off work I just drained the water out and left them up here on the windowsill. So this morning now I kind of feel a little bit of a slimy texture on the paper towel, and I do see a lot of the beans, like see here, they have formed a sprout. So they have sprouted. And then we have lentils here. Lentils, they stay pretty dry and not slimy at all. So yeah, these are ready to go into one of my strainers, which I'm gonna clean and then rinse these and combine them. Whoops. Anyway, I know some of you have asked how I sprout the millet, so I was going to show you a real quick video on that. It's pretty simple. I'm just using these metal strainers. These sprouts are just about to take off. So they were rinsed yesterday morning and then rotated last night. So as you can see, some of the ones on the bottom have sprouted, and some of the ones that were on the top are just now budding. So I think I'm going to give these one more day before I stir them. So yeah, I just agitate them. Obviously, if I put them in, flip them upside down, what was on the bottom was on the top. So what I'm going to do is flip them again and then start with the ones that were on the top and place them in the bottom. I kind of curl them up around the sides and leave the middle a little bit more open. So there they are. These hold a lot of water, so you don't necessarily need to have a damp paper towel over them. Just all depends on the conditions. We're getting into the colder months, so it's not as warm in and around my house, so I'm just gonna leave this dry paper towel there to help pull some of the moisture out. And then now I have some freshly sprouted navy beans and lentils that I mixed. I sprouted them in here yesterday with my soaking technique. Yesterday morning they were soaked, came home and drained the water. The next following morning they all had sprouts, and the navy beans paper towels real slimy. That's another reason why I like to do it in the beginning in the paper towels, is because paper towels really pull off a lot of the slimy bacteria that grows during that first soak and inundation of water. So now, if I were to, grab these and touch them, they're not at all slimy. Paper towel pretty much absorbed most of that. And then the lentils aren't slimy at all. Stay pretty dry. So there, I feel like these are a great combination to sprout together to keep the navy beans from going bad. So I'm gonna put paper towel on the top of that. And that's pretty much it for today. So here are my new favorite daily offering. This is a maintenance-free, easy batch of sprouts, which is Austrian peas, barley, safflower, and sunflower. I feel like it is a great combination of different vitamins and fiber. That is a great daily offering for your birds, and these are super simple to sprout. I think the reason why is because during the initial soak, they soak up a lot of water and then they dry out rather quickly. So some of the oily seeds, like these in here, are a lot harder to sprout and take a lot closer approach. You kind of have to just let them dry out a little bit more. So less rinsing and more agitating, when you do rinse, because you got to make sure they get clean. And I rinse them with a little teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. That kills off any bacteria, but I don't put any of the vinegar in the mixes like this, or in millet spray, or anything that smells super fresh and tastes super fresh to me. I think a pro tip is, if your birds aren't used to sprouts or seeing them or playing with them, a good way to serve them in the morning is to rinse them before you actually serve them. The water covering them just kind of keeps them lasting longer in the cage for hours more, and just gives it more time for your bird to kind of come and play with it and experiment with it for a little bit. And after about a week, I've seen all my birds pretty much take on to sprouts right away. I've only had 2 or 3 that were extremely stubborn in transitioning over, but I love it. The birds seem to love it. I haven't found much risk in it, other than, I do try all kinds of different things, and recently these soybeans I bought are going bad, and anytime there's something, that goes amiss, smells awful, you just throw it out. I'm kind of more of that, I have a little Polish in me, so I just kind of look at it and I'm like, all right, looks good, smells good, tastes good. So, I mean, it's pretty simple as far as that's concerned. If it makes me sick, it's going to make my birds sick. If you feel suspicious and you won't eat it, then don't give it to them. So, that's about it. Probably have some more to say, because I never like to shut up, but...